If I would have studied management and organization 5 or 10 years ago, the point of view people had, or also what was taught, was so different. And nowadays, because of, well, the Internet of Things and everything is online and things are evolving so quickly, it just helps to give you a better grasp of what's up to date, what's coming, what to look out for, how to prepare yourself. How to prepare yourself to stay up to date and keep track with the modern world.
The thing about studying sustainability and strategy is that thankfully there is always going to be an increasing need for experts in that field.
The studies within the International Strategy and Sustainability track are very varied, I would say. I think we apply a variety of different methods, from interactive lecturing, relatively conventional, to, for example, sending students to work on projects for organizations with just mentoring from faculty. And in between these two types of extreme cases, in a sense, we have various types of case studies. So both kind of case studies where students play roles, where they play the roles of different stakeholders, so that they understand perhaps trade-offs of sustainability, but also win-win cases of sustainability where students use more appreciative inquiry, where they look at inspirational cases and they study those in depth. So we have a variety of different methods, and I think that's useful for enhancing the learning of students.
One of the things that worked for me is that Hanken has, well, the courses that I took, they weren't that many courses that were like exam-based, but rather you'd like work continuously with working on different kind of assignments and group projects and so on, which at least to me helped me learn a lot more than a traditional course where you basically do nothing for 3 months and then have fun trying to survive that exam. So, so that's what I liked a lot about Hanken.
We are forming students to get analytical skills that could be used both in research later on, but also, of course, in various business situations, for example, in consulting companies and so on and so forth. Then we also have tools, like more technical tools, models that can be readily applicable in a business situation. So, for example, how to manage stakeholders, how to build a strategy, these types of models. So we have also technical types of learning. But then I would also emphasize a third type of learning, which is very important for business life, which we call phronesis. It's after Aristotle. You don't need to remember the word, but it refers to a form of practical wisdom in a sense. So in situation, you need to make decisions in business, and you need to be put in those situations in order to know what it takes to make those decisions. You need to think about ethics. You need to think about business, what makes business sense. You need to combine these different things in situation. And we put students in situations when they work for projects, for organizations, but also through role plays, debates, different kinds of ways to activate them and to get them to be in certain situations where practical wisdom will be useful.
I came for good reasons. Well, I came here, I think 6-7 years ago the first time. It was just for holiday, just a few days actually, and I liked it a lot. I've also visited Sweden and other Nordic countries, but I liked it here the most because it's the complete opposite of Germany, where I'm from, because it's about the same size of the country, but instead of 82 million people, it's 5.5, and I really like it, quiet and calm, and you have your quiet, you have your peace. Just the whole mentality is really great. I like it.
When I started at Hanken, I only knew like maybe 2 people, and I could not have guessed like how many people I would get to know more here. And generally the environment is very, very friendly. And when I was volunteering at Slush during my first semester, I had like students from Hanken who I hadn't like met before officially, just like walk up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you're from Hanken, that is so cool." So, so I thought that was like really, really precious.
Very often students go to consultancies, for example. We have a number of cases of that. We also have a number of cases of students going to large Finnish companies like Nokia, Metso, and so on. So working as managers there after a few years and having a very good career in those companies. But we also have students who start their own companies, own consultancies sometimes around sustainability issues. And we've also had cases of people working for government, for ministries and so on. So it's a very open type of study. It's business oriented mainly, but because it's about strategy and sustainability combined, you can work in various sectors.
Hanken has a great reputation in like both aspects, both academically and in the professional world. So this is why I picked it. Expect to work hard, because it ain't easy, but it's worth it. So yeah, work hard and have fun.
I would say there's many good schools in the Nordics, but the plus that you get in Hanken, definitely, you don't have to worry about it, are just the connections and the opportunities career-wise. Anything that you could dream of, basically. There's events over events and meet and greets with companies. Anything you look for is offered, even more a bit, guest lectures and very interesting events. And it's just, I think that's just that little plus. They open just a few more doors, and if you want to, you can take all the opportunities they offer. Nobody's forcing you to, but it's all there. It's just what you make of.